Thank you so much for watching these videos. My name is Kamia Simon Peter, and let's proceed. And now I'm going to clean up our project. Okay, I no longer want the tab navigators, so I want to remain with the drawer. And then the bottom navigation. What do they call it? I want to remain with the drawer and then the stack navigator. Okay, so I know I have the home and the cat. And then what I want to do, I want to modify the home to what we had before, because now I'm going to add a few things onto it. Okay, so the first thing I need to do, I want to have a flex, and then I add my views that I had before. All right, so let me add those views. So I need 4 views. I'll work on 3 for the moment. Hi, I'm briefly interrupting these videos to let you know of a list of videos that will help you create a working prototype to let you come from basics to intermediate. That will be followed by another list of videos that will help you work on a full e-commerce application. Please click the link in the description to go and watch those videos and support this channel. Thank you. Let's proceed. Alright, so I'll come and give this a flex of 1. This is supposed to be columns. Okay. Then I'll come to these and style them. So this will get a style. Okay, which is equal. And then the flex here, I'll give it 1 for the moment, so that I copy and then come and change it. So I'll also give it a background color. Of yellow, and then I save. All right, so I'm going to create another. I'm just going to copy the style. Then I paste and paste. All right, so I'll make this pink, the middle section pink. Great, and I'll also make the bottom section at least light green. All right, so I'll give this text component that this is going to be the bottom tabs. I'll just copy this component elsewhere. And I make this category section, and then I'll make this maybe top items, just like that, or new items or stock items. Items, something of the sort. So I'll give this 2 or 4. Then I give this, that can stay as 1. Then I give this 8. All right, so this can be 3. Great. All right, so I want to include icons here. So for example, the bottom tab, I want to include 3 icons. So maybe one icon is going to be home. The other is going to be maybe forum. And then lastly is chat. All right, so what I'll do more styling. First of all, I need these to flow in a column. So let me first do this. I'll align items, and that will be in a center. Save that and we see what we get. Yes. And then I also want to justify, okay, justify content. And then it will be a space between or space around, it depends. Let's do a space between and we see what we get. All right, so our items are spaced very well, but we need to have a flex direction because I want them to be in a row. So flex direction, which will be row. All right, so they are evenly distributed, but I want at least some space. So instead of space between, let me do a space around, because I want some space at least at the edges. I don't want everything touching the edge like that. Great, so we have our icons, and I want to link them to the special tabs that they need to have. Now, however, I want to replace these with real icons. So that's now when we go to Google and we ask it for expo icons. Here is expo icons. Let me see if I can get the vector icons. Also pick this. All right, so here are the different vector icons, and here is how I can import them. So we Google expo to install expo vector icons, and then we have one from GitHub, okay, over here, and then you can do npm install, okay. You can do an npm installation, and this is now okay. Let's say I type home here, okay. I can get the different home icons that I'll use. Now let me go ahead and install it, okay, and we see what we can have. So I can come, and here is the installation. It's npm install expo vector icons. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. First of all, I need to stop my bundler, and then I'm going to install the icons and then come back and show you how to import them and use them. So which means I'll have to replace some of these. Instead of home, forum, and chat, I replace it with icons, and that's what we're going to do today. All right, so let me paste this and then install that. I'll post a video and then return when everything's done. Welcome back, the installation is done, and let's see now how to use them. All right, so I'll do an npm start again to start my bundler. And the usage is very simple. All right, so the bundler has started. Let me refresh and then start again. All right, so instead of home, I'm going to replace it with a certain icon. All right, so the usage is simple. And then I first need to import. All right, so here says in the documentation that the usage, now I won't import React from React because that is now with React, and we already have that. So I'm going to import icons, okay, from vector icons. That will be my first importation. Then the next thing is now the usage, okay. So I use icons, the icons tag here. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to add our ion icons into the component. So I'll bring in ion icons, and then I come and open up the iron icons here. So iron icons, and then the name of the icon that I want to bring in. Okay, let's say I want to bring in home, and then the size. Now the size can bring an error. Okay, so I'll call it font size, but it's supposed to be size, and that will equal to maybe 23. And lastly, the color. All right, so in the beginning, I'll give the color black for us to see the icon, but that's not the case, and we're not going to see our icon. Okay, so there it is. I guess you can see it there. Something small there. Now, let me give it a size of, in fact, I'll give it a style size, because now the size will give us issues. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a style. Now, I've looked around. Okay, let me first give it a style, which will be width of 100 and height of 100 still. Okay, style width of 100 and height of 100. All right, I expected it to get bigger. Let me put it down to the forum, because that is a big space. I'll put it down here. All right, I've put it in the right view. I don't know, it's the width and height, but you can see that black item. Now, the thing is, the icons are not displaying, and I spent some time, okay, trying to know why the icons are not displaying, and it seems to be an error with Expo, even with React Native and others. But when I change the color here, for example, for the SVG, I change it to white, okay, then I save. You can see the icon has changed to white. If I change it to red, and I save, you can see it has changed to red. Now, instead of bothering myself with this and spend the whole day trying to find this, what I do, I'm going to use icons as PNGs, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come to, this is this React Native elements. We shall look into that. But I'm going to come and look for, let me see, I want to get icons, okay? And the icons, I'll look for icons from material. I don't know about others, but what I know is from material icons, I can download these icons. I can type the icon that I need and I download it. Now the material set, that it will be up to you. But here I can download the PNG or the SVG, because I don't need so many icons. So one icon that I need is home, okay? So what you do, the moment you type the icon and it appears, you can click on it here, and then down here, you get the options of the selected icon. So you can choose if the icon is, let's see, Android, there will be no difference, but you can choose if the icon is white or black, okay? And then here you can choose to download the SVG or PNG. So we download the PNG and we will get a zip, okay? So the way the zip is called here, okay, is what we save. So if it is white, you will get a white one. If it is black, you'll get a black one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into my items here, and then I create in the assets, I'm going to create a new folder directory, okay, and I call it icons, okay. And then inside the icons is where I'm going to put now my icons. So I have, for example, the baseline icon white and the white one. So I usually take the biggest, that is 18 dp, because I know it will be clear after extracting. So when I download, I extract to this. All right, so I have the SVG, but I used the SVG extension and I didn't get anything. But with the SVG, if you're using For example, web apps, you can easily change the color of the SVG, but with this, if it's white, nothing else. All right, so I'm going to take this, okay, this image here.
Hi, I'm briefly interrupting these videos to let you know of a list of videos that will help you create a working prototype to let you come from basics to intermediate. That will be followed by another list of videos that will help you work on a full e-commerce application. Please click the link in the description to go and watch those videos and support this channel. Thank you. Let's proceed.
So I'm just going to replace the home here with an image icon. So I have home, forum, chat. So I'm going to create an image tag, okay, which I know must have a source, okay, and this source we're going to come to it later, and then I know it must have a style, okay, so which style will carry on the height, and it will also carry on. So remember to divide this with a semicolon, and it will also carry on the width. All right, so I'll just give it a width of 20, and then I'll also give it a height of 20 for the start. And then I come to the image source. Okay, so remember we are in the screens folder. That's where we have our home. So which means we want to go out of the screens folder, and then we access the assets folder. So what we're going to do, we're going to put first of all, we're going to require, okay, so require, and then we put 2 dots, which take us out of the folder that we're in, and then we go to the assets folder, and then inside the assets folder, we want to access the icons folder, and then inside the icons folder, we want to access baseline underscore home underscore white, okay, underscore 18dp, and then .png, and then all I have to do is come and end our image tag. Okay, so let me come and end the image tag with a closing tag just like that, and save. All right, so you can see that we have our image icon here. So what I'm going to do, let me see, let me increase this to about 50, and then this also 50. All right, so there it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm also going to put a touchable opacity so that it's you know, touchable. So I'm going to put a touchable opacity, touchable opacity, okay, around our image icon, so I know it's clickable. Great, so I can click on it. So we can look for other icons for the forum and the chat, and I leave that for you, and let's meet in the next video.